Hello, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you. Hello, and welcome to my Mama's Comfort Cooking. Cooking with Tracy K. Mitchell, Mama's Comfort Cooking. How y'all doing? Today we're doing a late breakfast. Y'all know Georgia, y'all laugh at us, but we got a little snow. And these are swaggity sausages. We got a little snow. I put the bacon in the oven. I just put it in there. I'm going to break up some eggs. We're going to do some grits and toast. We slept in. Me and my husband had an amazing time. We watched a great show last night, and I really hate that they didn't renew that show with Samuel Jackson called Totally Great. Totally Great is good. It's a good show, and I wanted more of it. So with that being said, we're going to cook some breakfast. I hope y'all having a great day. And you know we do make a big fuss over when we get snow because we don't get it too often. And so people laugh at us. But we are excited about the little bit of dusting that we got. And it is enough to shut our schools down. If we get a half an inch to 2 inches of snow, because we have dirt roads and gravel roads, country roads, typically school is shut down. Hey everybody, come on in. It's hard for me to read any comments, but we getting started. We letting water come to a boil for the grits. We're gonna cook 5-minute grits. My husband's on the other side. He's busting up some eggs, and we're gonna do toast. And I'm gonna take that toast and I'm gonna just probably lay it in a skillet. That's the best toast to me, just when you lay it over in that skillet and that butter. I mean, I don't know if he got plans to do it somewhere different. But teamwork is a dream work. And on this Saturday, we just getting up and washing the bed cover and doing a little laundry. He gonna get that when we when I get off live. Yeah, because sometimes our washing machine is a little noisy. But I hope y'all are having a great day. Come on in. When you come on in, honey, sprinkle me, baby, sprinkle me. Sprinkle means to share. I have so much that is just going through my mind right now. And we are still praying for California and anyone else in any other state that is going through some type of adversity and trauma. We say a prayer for people that are going through anything, bereavement and everything. My heart goes out to so many folks. There was a young guy that was on TikTok, and he felt like God did not or was not working for him because every house in that neighborhood burnt up except for one. It was not touched. And he said, well, God was with him. But he's still with us, even when we don't want to face things that we have to face. I was just sitting here just thinking about so much. And today I'm going to give us a break on Black History. I don't want to wear people out. I don't want to overwhelm you. I don't want some of my people to feel uncomfortable. But I realize sometimes, like standing up right now, it's uncomfortable. But in order to strengthen my back, I have to stand. Even if I got to lean with it, I got to keep standing and putting that pressure like I'm doing now on my back. I'm pressing my back. Sometimes when I press my back, it feels like my legs want to buckle. But that's because I got to strengthen my core. Y'all get in here. It's Saturday. Come on in. And we got some snow. And we just been acting a tornado, honey. Y'all can't tell us Georgians nothing right now, honey. God sprinkled us, dusted us with a little snow. Do you hear me? We got our first snow. We probably ain't had no snow in about 5 years, haven't we? Been a while. It's been a while since we seen some of that white stuff. Now, I know what y'all saying. That ain't nothing. You ain't even get but 1 inch, half an inch, 2 inches, 3 inches. But we got some. And I like it. It makes me smile. I can't go out in it. I just like to see it. I like to see it come down and everything. Make sure, YouTube, that you go out and hit that thumbs up. Facebook, if you don't share me out, how will people know who I am and where I am? Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? Do you get what you're hoping for when you look behind and there's no open door? So I can't cook no faster than the breakfast gonna cook. So we got the sausage going, we got the grits going, we're gonna do some eggs. My husband's on the other side of me, and he's broke up the egg and he's getting ready. Oh, you know what, honey? Look, you gonna put the cheese in first. Well, look, all you gotta do is mix them right here with this.
Yeah, I remember you showing me.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, you can. I'm just getting out of it. I just done it, but I got.
Well, yeah, but you didn't put no cheese in here first.
No,
You
I ain't put
just,
no.
no butter ain't nothing.
You got it.
Yeah, but I don't do it like that.
Well, you cook it.
Yeah, but you don't do that. Cause then everything gonna stick.
Yeah.
Where's the butter? Like, you're gonna have to pour it in this bowl for me. We don't do it like that, do we? Is that how we cooking eggs now?
Yep.
Not I. I wonder what's gonna happen. Ain't got no butter, ain't got nothing now. Little bacon grease. I'm gonna pour them off in here.
Okay.
I'm trying not to. You started it. I need some milk, honey bunches of oats, and I need my Velveeta. So we're gonna do some milk and Velveeta in here. Y'all, listen, I still don't believe that the Supreme Court is gonna shut down TikTok. Now, I don't know if y'all caught a clue, because sometimes clues go over people's heads. Folks don't watch shows with clues no more. I still like a suspenseful movie, and they leave a clue. Well, Mark Zuckerberg dropped a clue the other day on social media. He said that Facebook is going to allow certain things now. He said some things that got people's pages and videos took down, you're going to be able to do. Because you know you can do what you want to almost on TikTok. And and on YouTube. YouTube is lenient too. So he made a video, and you can go look it up for yourself, you content creator. He made a video, and in the video he stated that we were going to be able to do and get away with a little more stuff. And that's what he said. Now that's what he said. What are the things that we're going to get away with? I don't know. I don't want to quote that because I don't want to do no misinformation. But he said in front of a camera, and he indicated that some of the things that took our videos down and was not allowed or took our monetization, that we will be able to do those things. That's a strong indicator that it's going to be some competition. And those people that's coming from TikTok that's used to doing whatever they want to, he's going to have to meet those requirements a little bit. Because they also got, this is a great tool to have. They also have another page that they're telling the content creators on TikTok is telling their people to go follow. Have y'all seen that? They got a couple of more pages. I cannot read anything. The font is too small. I want to creep up here and see how many people I got on YouTube this morning. And then I want to see how many people I got on social media. Facebook. Oh, Lord. They say these eyes ain't what they used to be. I see some people over here. I see a little. All right? So I'm going to sit down here and mix these eggs, and while these sausages going, I'll be talking to y'all as I prepare my breakfast. I'm going to sit down for a second. Y'all know I sit. Praise God. But that was the time I had to have a walker with me everywhere I went. So let me get these stirred up, and we're going to get that real good and hot as it's coming along. We're going to drop our grits. And this is good. You know, having these little hot plates are good, especially if you don't want to mess up your stove or anything like that, or you got multiple things cooking and going on. You can really operate and move. You can have stuff over here boiling out the way, and then you can have You can get food done real quick. You can be in and out of the kitchen in an hour to 2 hours now. Honey, to hold everything done. Cause the key is prepping. And I like this little instrument right here. When I tell you, it whip your stuff up, it whip it up, baby. Whoever come up with this creative idea, that was a genius move. There's so many inventors out here. People come up with stuff to make it easier for us that work in the kitchen, and I am grateful for that. So soon as we get one set of stuff going, we'll be able to operate with the other. But yes, so the TikTok situation has went to the Supreme Court. Come on in here. It has went to the Supreme Court, and they're waiting to hear a ruling. But here's the thing: they want to rule on it on the 19th, and then they want to swear in our new president on the 20th. But can the president override the ruling if it's done a day before he's sworn in? I want to know, do anybody know if the president can overturn that ruling? The new president, when he comes into office, can he go back and have that thing undone by the courts? Or is the final answer, whatever the court say, the president does not have no dominion or power over it? I need to know that. Can somebody help me out on that? But if not, y'all better get ready. Y'all gonna be flooded with so many content creators, and they're gonna be coming over from TikTok. And one thing I've learned about TikTok, y'all better get ready for them to start asking y'all for some money. Cause baby, them folk be begging and begging, and you will go broke. I was thinking, I didn't understand. I was watching somebody I liked, and I wanted to support them. And they kept telling me, go get a money gun. Go get a money gun. I was looking at the thing. I ran over there and got a money gun, right? I hit it. I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to play on this a lot. I didn't know. Next thing I know, it said recharge. Baby, I recharged. And then I did it, and I did it, and then he was about to lose all 5 of his things, and then he said I had a glove, throw the glove, and when I throw the glove, send something big, and I went in there, I'm thinking I'm just recharging. I spent some money, and I said, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, like $289. Helping a person battle in one day. Now, I don't mind giving people, and I don't mind gifting people. And I looked at that as Happy New Year, Happy Birthday, and Merry Christmas. Because I still got a glove that belonged to that person. But what I realize is they get up and do this every day. They don't, you know how sometimes y'all give me good stars? Y'all know how sometimes I get 1,000 stars from a person, 500, 200, and it accumulates. Well, if I get a good day, I'm not coming back looking for y'all to do it every single day. No, they battle all day long, and they want you to give them something all day long. They want you to sit there. One person said they battled 24 hours. One lady said she battled, and battle is basically sitting on your panel, talking junk to each other and to other people's folks, hyping them up, saying, oh, your people ain't got no money. Your people ain't giving. They play with your mind, right? It's a mental thing. And they hype you to think that you support me, so you're going to have to send me all this stuff. Baby, I got it. And I learned the hard way. And I stopped that thing. Make sure y'all sprinkle me. We finna put some grits on. I learned the hard way, honey. The hard way and the best way. Nobody made me. I just didn't know no better. All right? Let me put that out there. Nobody made me. I just didn't know no better. So now I'm going to put some grits in. And I already put some salt in this water, right? And when I put my grits on, I meant to put my, I did. And so when I put my grits on, I don't put no milk in mine. And these are 5-minute grits, but I don't cook my grits for 5 minutes. Let me just do this for y'all. So I got about a good 2 or 3 cups of water in here. So I'm gonna take here, this is a half a cup of grits. All right, that's all I need. And I'm going to whisk my grits. And I'm gonna add some butter in my grits. All right, so that I don't have no lumps. And then I'm gonna let my grits do. And I don't cook my grits 5 minutes or nothing like that. Baby, I let them cook. 5-minute grits is 15-minute grits. And I really like them old-fashioned grits. The kind you gotta put on early in the morning. You know, like the song say, it was early one morning just before the break of day. I like to put them in like that. But yes, so y'all might as well get ready for those that follow them. If they come over here, they're going to be in for a rude awakening. A lot of them say they want to go to YouTube because YouTube is more lenient on what they do over there because it's some stuff, baby. But one thing I learned, I was kind of disappointed because I thought I got onto TikTok late, you know, learning about it. But one thing I realized is like, oh, wow, TikTok, you don't stop. It ain't nothing but a selling shop now. Everybody is selling for folks. That's all it is. Selling and begging. Begging and selling. That's what it is. But you know what? It's your money. You do what you want to do with it, okay? Sausage ready. We're going to take and switch skillets. This skillet don't make good eggs. Y'all like that too. Y'all know what skillet y'all like to cook certain things in. This skillet is not what I like to cook my eggs in. I got another skillet I cook my eggs in. Alright. I like this skillet for my eggs. But I need to rinse this skillet out. Hold on, because my husband didn't have nothing in here. And I want to reach in here and get some of this bacon grease. I like to cook my eggs in bacon grease. Hold on 1 second, y'all. So I'm going to ask y'all a question. Y'all want to just see me cook and not talk? Oh, Renee Ives, you may not be able to buy my clothes. I don't really, it's all right when people give me something, but I don't want you to buy me something and it ain't my style, and then I don't wear it and you get offended. I like to dress a certain way. Sometimes if people think you're going to dress, you know, everybody don't have a buyer's eye. I'm going to put a little bacon grease in here for them eggs. That's how I cook my eggs. Bacon, grease, and butter. So y'all want to see me cook and not talk? Because, honey, I got something to talk about, but I'm holding on. I'm being quiet. I got a message for you, but you're going to find out. Y'all going to find out a lot of stuff this year. And I got to get myself back. See, the enemy don't like it because I've been going through some private things off of this here media. And they've been serious. You know, I'm praying. I'm praying hard for this generational curse to leave my godchildren. It's bad. I'll tell y'all something. You barely can't make it with a degree. You certainly can't make it quitting school. Education is your way of escape for a lot of things in your life. And the enemy will make you think you don't need it. Some of y'all I haven't seen this year, so Happy New Year to y'all. We got grits going, and that's why I was not able to do my Bible study. And also I've been picking up on some different things, and I think for me, I know this is going to be a year of release. I got to release a lot of people. I've got to release people that I love. but it's time for you to go. Have you ever known that even with your kids? I love the snuggle, and I love Avery sleeping with me. But when Avery, I handled it when she was little, because her kicks wasn't that bad. But baby, now when Avery asks to sleep with me, um, I have to tell Avery, because I could handle those baby kicks because she sleep wild. But them adult kicks, I can't handle them. She kicked me the wrong way, and that's all you wrote for me, right? That'll be it. That's all. That's it, and that's all, as they say. That's what it'll be for me. So even though I like her, it don't bother me for her to sleep with me. But I'm gonna tell y'all a story, but she can't do it, and so I have to release her. Sometimes you gotta release people you love because it's just that time, and it's that season. You gotta do it. Holding on to people that want to be free will cause problems. So let me tell you about this show I watched. Have anybody heard of the show that Samuel L. Jackson did in 2022? I don't know why they finished it so quick. It was only 6 episodes, and it was called, the P is in front of it. It's Ptomley, but the P is silent, right? And so it's called Totally Great. And it's a powerful movie because you can't judge a book by its cover. See, a lot of times people go around flashing what they got, trying to show you like they living big and they living large and they got it. And in the end, they regret some of the decisions they made, or they hate they wasted so much time or so much money. And but sometimes people live way below their means, and you just think it's that time now to challenge them or that they ain't got nothing. And so that's pretty much how the story went with him. How, he was going through some medical challenges, and a stranger, after the one nephew that wanted to help him, a stranger started helping him. And out of helping him, not knowing that he had nothing, that stranger came and cleaned the house. That stranger came and did all these things that the family wouldn't do. The same ones that's going to sit and walk with you at your funeral and that think they deserve to be in your will. But it wasn't family. It was a stranger. And nobody in the family knew what he had because he had made plans and he hid what he did. And he was losing his mind. And so he only had a certain amount of time to gather everything he did before he was going to pass away. I can't waste time. I don't have that much time. I don't. To waste. I got more years behind me than ahead of me. I can tell you for certainty that I've lived 56 years. I can't tell you I'm going to live another 56. I can't tell you I'm going to finish out the day. I don't know, but I know who holds my tomorrow. All right, so we got cheese and eggs in here, real butter, and we got a little bacon grease in our eggs. We've done sausage, we got bacon in the oven, and these are our grits, all right? And because the family didn't, see, in so many caregivers, let me just tell y'all, so many caregivers get blessed because they are finishing out the end of these folks' lives, and you don't come check up on them. And so when the aunt found out, because one of her sons went and helped him one day, that he got a certain amount of money every month. He got 3 checks that came in. The first time the great nephew took him to the bank, he stole from him, right? And so when they found out he might have a rumor was going around that he had a lot of money stashed in his apartment. And so when the nephew took him to the bank for the first time, the great nephew, he stole 2 of his checks. Now that's greedy, ain't it? He gave him $100. No, he kept $100 of that man's money. And he thought that man wasn't going to realize it. But he was still going through memory challenges. And then a lady in the bank asked to borrow $50, and she brought the $50 back. It is an amazing sitcom show that y'all need to watch. Um, and it teaches you a great lesson, because so many times we claim kin to people and that we are deserving of grandmama's house and keep it in the family. But where is the family? Where? Where is the family? Where is the love? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see in the comments. Hold on. I think about how, as a godmother, I'm a good godmother, but as a godmother, I'm not the grandmother. But sometimes the godmother do more than the grandmother. Sometimes people that are just pure strangers will have more compassion for you and help you than the ones that's connected to you that's really family. And what I do with my eggs, when I cook eggs, I pour my eggs to the middle, okay? I pour my eggs to the middle. Y'all done seen me do this. One, it keeps your eggs fluffy, all right? And you don't scramble the life out the egg. Because once the eggs start really grabbing, you can pretty much turn it off because it's going to cook itself. I'm not telling you to have runny eggs, but it will cook itself. I pulled it up on my fire stick. Eddie, is that show on or Netflix? It's PTOMLEY. It goes back in time now. It's gonna start back when he grew up. Then it's gonna take you to him being an old man. So it's good. Like if you like old country slave like movies, and it's gonna bring you up to modern day. So in other words, if you about around 70 something to 80 or 90 years old, you done witnessed some stuff. Like Jimmy Carter, he witnessed some stuff being 100 years old. And he changed and he made up his mind to love all people. And so, he's one of the good ones, one of the last original good ones, before we start letting down our values, on letting people run for president. So he have family values. Somebody said it's on Apple TV, Amazon Prime. It's called, the P is silent. It's called Totally Gray. Totally Gray. And his name means royalty. It was the name that was, Eddie, what's the girl's name whose daddy, his mama named him after? Queen Sheba?
You said what?
I think it's Queen Sheba's father's name. It's PTOLEMY. The Last Days of Totally Gray. It's a must watch, baby. I don't want to tell y'all everything about it if y'all gonna go watch it. But when you watch it, we can discuss it. Because I'm gonna go watch it again. I binge watched the whole thing yesterday. It was so good. Stay with your food if you can. Stay with your eggs. You can get to the next part. The bacon is gonna get ready to come out. But sometimes we just don't stay with our food. And then our food gets, like the other day, I turned my back on my biscuits. I was distracted talking. And so you got to stay with your food. All right? Yeah, the Last Days of Totally Gray. The P is silent. The Last Days. And it's good. And it put me in the mind of how caregivers, actually, some caregivers really do deserve. The book was written by Walter Mosley, but it wasn't long enough. I don't know if they didn't get enough views, because we were still opening up in 2022, but it could still go on, because the way they ended it, his legacy, they could continue to tell and pull him in and out of it. It could still be a show. It's really good. It's really good. I enjoyed it. I'm going to tell y'all something, and I enjoyed that quality time with my husband. He ate popcorn. I didn't, because y'all know I've been trying to get adjusted to this stuff. And and we set our mattresses up, and we watched that, and he fell asleep on me. But baby, I stayed up till about 2 in the morning. I watched all of them. I had to finish it. Have y'all ever had a book and it's such a good book? It's such a great novel. You just can't put it down. It's one of those. I couldn't stop. I just couldn't stop. Once I started, he said, "You gonna binge watch the whole thing?" I said, I guess I am. I guess I am. Or you come check the bacon. They can't see me. No, you off one. It ain't over there. And that's on thing to put it on. They no good. I burned it. Put it over in that thing right there. That's the thing. He said I burnt the bacon, but I got the grease out. That oven, I gotta get used to it. I don't use the upper oven like I do the bottom. I'm sorry I burnt your bacon. It's pretty crispy. I like crispy bacon too. It don't smell it.
No, it's fine.
He said it's fine. That bacon ain't burnt. I don't like fatty bacon. So it's a good one. And I see why some caregivers deserve it. Y'all can disagree with me, and I'm all right with that. But when you realize that people are at the end of their life, and did you know anybody that's got dementia or anybody that's sick, they hear and listen to the person that's taking care of them. Did you know that the ears are the last thing that close up? They hear everything while they're transitioning. So when we get there and start fussing and arguing over stuff, and that means more. We fight over people's stuff more than we fight over them. So it's got a lot of, to me, it's got a lot of moral values in there. I thoroughly enjoyed it. All right, I'm gonna let y'all see these eggs. They're ready. Just a little bit more time. They're fluffy. They're not gonna be dried out. I don't like it. Some people fry their stuff so hard. You don't have to fry egg that hard. Got the grits going good. Like I told you, I don't do 5-minute grits. They 15, 20, 30.
You like it or
Huh?
not? You like it or not?
What like? Oh, it did. I didn't even pay no attention. So you can go ahead and turn your fire off underneath your egg. Go ahead and turn it off. Alright? And eggs are ready. We just eating late breakfast, but we eating. Alright? We ain't getting on the road because we got black ice. I'm gonna lay out some stuff. I got some collard greens in the freezer. I'm gonna go in my deep freezer and pull out some meat. I'm gonna put on a pack of pinto beans and that's what we having for dinner. All right, somebody, and that's. So I want to show y'all my eggs are ready. My bacon is ready, and I put it. I'm gonna put all of it in one thing, and then clean up my mess. And then we got the toast to make. Okay, so I'm gonna take this off of here. Hold on, I have to get close, pull y'all in a little bit so I can read the comments. And I'm gonna show y'all the food, okay? I'm gonna walk it up on them. As soon as my husband slide it over and let me have it to get the eggs out. We're gonna put it all in one thing. That's how we do. Eating up over that, crunching that bacon, I see. And that's how we do our stuff. And to each his own. We don't put the grits in him. But we do everything else. The grits will remain And I'm gonna make us some toast on top of the stove. I'll show you how quick you can make breakfast. You can say, y'all better stop. Some of y'all cry about your situation, but y'all better stop Uber eating so much. Y'all better stop that door dashing and Uber eating. I'm not saying put those people out of business, but my God from Zion, that's just too much. Every time you turn around, Uber eats, Uber eats, Uber eats, Uber eats, Uber eats. I don't know if Uber gonna eat it, but I know I ain't paying for it. The other day I started to get some chicken nuggets. It was a 10-piece chicken nugget meal. And when Wena called and told me it was gonna be $20 with delivery, I told her, bye. Tomorrow will be here before you know it. Bye. I'm not doing that. No way. No way, Jose. And there is no way. It's hot. It's hot. You got it? There was no way I was going to do it. Alright, so we're going to get ready to make us some toast. And I'm through cooking your breakfast. I like my grits. See, I'm so funny. I'm going to cover that food up right there with my aluminum foil, my grits. We can sit back. We can watch a movie. I'm going to go and read me a word today. Chill at the house, settle down. And one thing about Eddie, he gonna eat breakfast. That's his favorite meal. I hop, if you ever want to get him something, I hop him a gift card, Waffle House, Cracker Barrel, anything for breakfast. You will be a winner. He likes chilies too, but we can eat breakfast all day if it was up to him. He'll eat it again at dinner time. He do not care. It's not on the documentary. It's a show called The Last Days of Totally Gray. All right, and that's T. It's P.
P. P.
Yeah, you saying totally gray. The P is silent, not the T.
Yeah, the P is.
That's what I'm saying. Totally Gray, not Tommy Gray. He said his name was Totally on the movie.
Totally golden.
Totally Gray. And it's spelled Ptomley. And this Gray is Grey.
Yeah, you ain't got no prime or apple or something, probably not trying to.
Now, if you on Fire Stick, you have to just write it in, and you'll find it. You can find it on the Fire Stick. Yeah, Tomle.
Search it.
Huh?
It doesn't search it.
Just search it. Y'all will find it.
It'll show you where you can watch it.
Right. PT. So it's a great. It's got a lot of things to learn from. Listen. When you dealing with your family members, the last days, when you dealing with your family members, and when you realize that it's their last days, whoever take care of them is who they gonna listen to. Now that don't mean everybody bad, that don't mean nobody coming after their money or anything, but you should pay attention to your people. I need a skillet so I can start the toast. You need to pay attention to your family members. All right, we're gonna get ready to start the toast now. You need to pay attention to your family members. That's just it. You know, quit fussing and arguing over their stuff and argue over them. You know, nobody offered that man to come live with them or anything. And I'm not going to tell y'all the whole story because some of y'all are about to go and watch it. So I'm not going to tell you. I'm not gonna tell you nothing else, but it's so good. And I was so hoping that they had another whole series. So what we finna do now is we finna get some bread. We're gonna do skillet toast. All right? And you need to watch them. I don't care if you get mad at me for saying it. We all can come short. We all can do better. We all can. When it comes to our loved ones. And I didn't know nothing about this movie. My husband told me about it. I had no idea. I'm sorry if you was writing something I didn't see, check the comment above. What channel? It might be on Amazon, somebody said, and Apple.
Yep.
But if you got a Fire Stick, you just type the name in. Somebody said Apple TV and Prime, Amazon Prime.
Yep.
But again, if you got a Fire Stick, just type it in and you can watch it that way too. It's got 6 episodes, but they long. Each episode is about what? Over an hour or something? About an hour, 45 minutes?
Yes.
It's worth it, I'm telling you. You know how you just find a good one? And it make you think too. Like, I can't tell you everything because I don't want to mess it up for the people that's going to go over there and watch it. And just like that, teamwork is the dream work. I'm going to tell you something about a relationship. You all been married a long time. You all been in a relationship a long time. If he been dating you for 10, 15 years, I don't really know why. I don't think you have to date really past a year personally. I really don't. If you all got it together, I don't. But okay, that's your business. But if you've been in a long relationship, listen, you got to learn how to find intimacy. You know, because I don't care who you are, I don't care how good you look. Baby, you get used to each other. And when the newness all wear off, you can still be lovers. Long after the love has lost its shine. After it's all tied and worn. You gotta find intimacy. Even in watching a movie. You can find intimacy with just a simple chat. A quick conversation. Picking up the phone. Talking. Verbal communication in every aspect is important. That's the number one thing most relationships, they lose. They lose communication. They lose. You talk through your kids. You talk through your kids. Then when the kids grow up, you talk at each other and not to each other. Prime example, when Kelby was growing up, just like I do with Avery, tell your daddy, ask your daddy, call your daddy. Well, why can't I call him? Why can't I ask him? Or he in one room watching a program and I'm in another. Why we can't find something to watch together? It's called intimacy. It's called understanding that we can do some things together and we can make it happen, because when everybody else go away, you know, when everybody else leaves and get their life, mom and daddy life, to help you come into the world, we got to still fight for our lives and to be happy and to do things that make us happy. We got to do that. We can't yield out. That's why I tell people, you get mad, but if your mama don't want to babysit, respect it. My mama wasn't gonna keep kids, baby. Kelby didn't stay all night. She didn't stay all night at my mama's house. But one time in her life, I think one time I took her down there early. She stayed. Well, to be honest with you, it was more than one time. But we were snowed in. It was the snowstorm of 1993, and I was down there with her because they come and got my husband to run the labs, and so he had to leave because it was important. He's an essential worker. He had to work during the pandemic. So you have to fight for the intimacy of your relationship and to keep it going. True love never dies. Long after the love has lost its shine. You the one gonna walk in that. I just thought about my cousin, how her husband was pumping gas, and she's a year younger than me, and he was at the gas station, got out the car, told her, "Ooh, it feel good out here today," and that's something about a breeze. He liked the feel of that breeze that came through, and she heard him say, "Oh," and when he said, "Oh," she said he always making noises. She didn't think nothing about it, but when she went and looked around the car, he was already passed away. He was already gone. Just like that. And she don't drive. And so God let it be where the car was still. He could have had it on the highway, but God let it be where the car was not moving, because she had her grandkids. It's so much you can look into it and realize the goodness of the Lord spared her, because he could have had that heart attack on the road. And just like that, her life changed. Honey, you'll be somewhere crying. You know, that's why I say can't nobody touch the old choir in the old church. Because we had songs that made sense. We would be like, my life was torn beyond compare. I felt so alone. Sing nobody cared. You came along, gave me a song. You know what I'm saying? So, come on, Skillet. My toast would have been done by now. There you go. It's catching up. The heat catching up. You have to get these cast irons. These hot plates a little time. And the reason why I bought this one by Corsart is because it will let you use cast iron on it and everything. The digital ones, they won't let you put certain type of skillets and stuff on there. I don't know if they work or not. I'm gonna get rid of mine, because I gotta make some space. I'm gonna get rid of stuff that I'm not using like that. Just taking up space in my kitchen. And my kitchen should hold everything I possibly need. So, I see a Vicky Wiggum drum. Yeah, it doesn't. And you're going to be challenged with real love too. Real love comes with its share of challenges. And as you get old, and especially men, when men get old, they get ornery. They set in their ways, they get ornery. They like things done a certain way. We not as ornery as a man when he gets old. We really not. But yeah, you'll be singing songs like that. Now these grits is done now. I know you said you ain't taste your grits. I really don't have to. I season my water and I put some butter in it. And this is my attitude. If and when you eat these grits, if you need more salt, then you add them. But you have to always add a little salt. I can't eat people's food that don't have none. If you don't salt the food, salt the water a little bit so it can go into it. See, so many people, they don't season correctly, and that's why you use too much seasoning. You can make your meat feel like you can scrape the back of it because you got too much on it. You're using a powder substance, and instead of it adhering or soaking into the meat, it's the difference between that and a marinade. And a lot of times I just can't eat people's food. Oh no, I don't cook with no salt. Well, you lost me. I'm sorry. I'm not going to waste calories and try to figure out. There are some things you got to have. You got to have salt in your pinto beans. You got to. You got to put a little salt on them pinto beans. If you're not going to do it the right way, then you wasting somebody that's used to eating seasoned food time. And now that's how I see it. That's just me. But I can't. Even the Bible say when the salt and light, you got, and you got to have so much salt in your body. If you don't, enzymes and your electrolytes will get off. And when you'll be doing this. Have you ever found yourself standing in a space and you can't get out of it? That's called you getting catatonic. Y'all send me up some hearts. My comments are not moving. But I know they are going. I just know they're not moving. Facebook do that sometimes. When we start getting too many comments, they'll stop the comments. So I'm gonna take the toast, this pretty toast I just made, and I'm gonna put it in there. You don't have to tell your kitchen that. And I'm put some more on. Pretty toast. Hot. Hot and toasted. Cover it back up. I got another little thing that's sitting up on top here. Grits are gone. Coffee is going. Got 2 more pieces. That's all we need. You can use whatever kind of jelly you want. I'm gonna turn these grits off now. They ready. Let that last little bit of butter sit on top. Now I'll take this last little piece of this butter right here, and I'm gonna put it in my butter container. But if they want more, they can get more. But you have to season your food. And that's my cook or YouTube for the. Don't be somewhere singing, but check up on your loved one. Oh, it get bad. When it's time to remove, it's only so much to me before make sure. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story before I let y'all go. Make sure you want that person out your life before they take your last hint. And they really go. Make sure you're done with that man before that be his last straw. Make sure you're done with that friendship before that friend that's been taking so much of your crowd leave. And make sure you're not making a decision from somebody else wanting to replace you and wish it was them and got you thinking crazy and out the side of your neck. Make sure, when I tell you what I'm telling you with sincerity, you better make sure that's what you want. When you get ready and say you're done with that man, you better make sure you're done. But that don't mean God won't take his hand off that man. And it don't mean that he ain't gonna get somebody to love him just the way he is. But remember, when you get done, you have no power. You have no control. And I don't know about some people, but for me, when I'm done, then I don't open the door. I don't peek through the window. I ain't gonna bother you. I ain't gonna bother you. And I noticed this with Facebook lately. You can block people and they keep unblocking. They doing it. That's messy. You block pages and then the next thing you know, their stuff is showing up. That's messy. That's messy. Grace. Baby, you make the best toast on top of the stove. But again, make sure, because when that lady get that man and build him up where he's falling and make him stronger where he's weak, don't come talking about when you had him, he didn't do this, that, and the third. You got to work with it. You cannot think relationships are going to always be, oh yes, until you home wreckers, until you women out there that like to lay around and play around. That's how you're going to treat you. You don't believe me? Go dig up Frederick Douglass and ask him why he did not marry his mistress of 28 years when his wife died. But he turned around and picked another whole woman, and not even a black woman, because he was already used to what you was giving him, and what and he probably saw you as untrustworthy. And y'all better quit thinking you got the right to do a lot of things and say a lot of things against the man and the woman of God. Ain't that pretty? Just keep doing it. And when God say he done had enough, I hate that you'll have to pay the penalty when you could have stopped. Let me show you this breakfast. And I'm going to end YouTube. And I'm going to stay on, well, I might end Facebook and come right back for my talk. I think that's what I'm going to do because I have had a great cook. One more piece of toast. Grits is ready. Grits are done. We cooked it. We got coffee. On YouTube, here's the breakfast, honey, that I made. Look how pretty that toast is on top of the stove. We got bacon in here. Facebook. And what I'm going to do, YouTube, let me turn y'all around. I'm going to sign off on you, YouTube. I mean, for you to see this other one. And you come on over. Give me a minute. And I'm going to restart one on Facebook. I love y'all.